Hello, YouTube. Here we have it. The third round matchup in the Eastern Conference. The Carolina Hurricanes versus the Montreal Canadiens. This just got confirmed last night with Montreal taking game 7 against Buffalo. So we're going to get in and simulate right away and see who EA thinks is going to head on to the Stanley Cup final. So after one period, no goals. After two, we're tied 1-1. And let's simulate the third here and see what happened. Montreal on the power play. They don't capitalize. Montreal is shooting Carolina fairly good. And 10 minutes left in the first. But I don't think Carolina on the power play, what I don't think EA knows is Carolina is going to score right there. Until they do know. And 2-1 after two. Or no, sorry, after three. That was the third. My bad. So Carolina takes game one. And let's get into game two here. Now, Carolina will have had, I think it's 11 or 12 days off by the time this series actually starts, where Montreal just finished a game seven. So, not a lot of rest for Montreal, but quite a bit for Carolina. And we are 2-1 Montreal after two. Can they hold on to lead? Shots are relatively low for Montreal, but Carolina goes ahead and ties it up with 12 minutes left. And time is ticking again. Montreal's on the power play. It doesn't look like they got a shot there. And Carolina scores with 4:25 left to take the lead. And Montreal scores with 12 seconds left to send it to overtime. Woo. Montreal on the power play in OT. They do not capitalize. Keep going. Time is ticking. And Montreal scores to take the 4-3 win there. And that keeps the series even, one apiece. And we'll check in about game five or so and see where the scoring is. 3-2 Montreal, 5-4 Carolina after two. We'll see the standings and the stats here in a little bit. We're on game five, and time is ticking. We have a one-goal game. And we are ticking on. Montreal on the power play. They don't capitalize. How many times have we seen this? And 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, and the game is over. Let's see, 5-4 Carolina. So they take the 2-1 series lead. And let's continue on. So in game four, let's see here what happens. Simulate the first period. 1-0 Montreal. 2-0 Montreal after two. 3-0 Montreal to start the third. 4-0 Montreal to continue. 4-1 Carolina. 5-1 Montreal. Wow, goals are coming fast and furious there. Doc Suzuki, Svechnikov, and Kapanen are the goal scorers. Montreal on the power play, and they do score. Kapanen again picks up another goal. And 6-1 Montreal. Looks like this one is more than done for. And yes, Montreal takes a big lead there. Did Kapanen get a goal? Kapanen with a hat trick that game, actually. Look at that. There we are, 2-2 apiece. So far, pretty even series here. Back to fourth. 1-1 after two, and we're going to simulate the third here. 2-1 Montreal. Kapanen again. Kapanen has been scoring a lot this series. Like that's his fourth goal here in the last two games, and I don't know. I didn't check to see if he had goals before that, so we will be checking in on the stats. And Carolina ties it up 2-2 with a couple minutes left, and this is going to overtime. Shots are pretty well even, where Carolina finishes it off like right away and takes the lead, a 3-2 series lead. Let's check in here and see what the goal leaders are. Kapanen, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Low scoring series here, other than a couple games, but it's fairly shared around. There's not really anybody who's not doing much. I mean, there's only a couple players that don't have points, and they're mostly defensemen. So a lot of scoring coming from a lot of places. Let's continue on and see if Montreal can force a game 7 again. 1-0 Carolina, 2-1 Carolina after 2. We'll simulate the third. Carolina's is putting pucks on net, shooting Montreal by about 10. 10 minutes left, and we're going to continue on. No goals yet in the third. 6 minutes left. 5. Montreal needs a goal here now to finish this. 56 seconds, and that is it. That does it. 2-1 win. 4-2 Carolina is what EA says a series. They say it's going to game 6. Point leaders end up being Caulfield, Kapanen, Aho, and for the goalies, uh, Bussy with a 905 and Dobish with a 920. But Montreal's just not able to get that done there. 4-2. So they say that Carolina is heading on to the finals, where in the last video I did, they will meet the Colorado Avalanche. So we will see what happens very shortly, as this round is just starting off here within, I believe tonight starts off actually. But if you've enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing to the channel to help the videos reach more viewers. And I will see you in the next one.